Guess we can take these off now, huh? What's happening? It's your main man, Smoove, Mecca Media Morning Show. I am here
Yes, sir.
with the most greatness, the most high. My man right
Just
here.
Just brother.
Brother, Steve Muhammad.
Yes,
what's
sir.
going on with you, man?
Smoove, doing good.
Now, we out here live on location. We was out
Yes,
here
sir. Second Baptist Church.
doing something for Brother Sean.
Yes, sir.
Explain to the people what was going on and how was the turnout.
The turnout was beautiful in terms of young people.
Yes.
And I meant to announce when we had comments, Brother Smoove, that this was going to be my last walk because I'm tired of this. But Brother Jalen already had checked in on that.
Okay.
But we came down today because, of course, Sean, our little brother, he was a junior in the mosque when he was a youngster.
Mhm.
Grew up to be a fine young man, husband, father, all of that good stuff, man. And overall, a good brother. And he got killed at work. I was just getting the details from one of the family members, brother, and I just could not believe it.
Right.
You know, but that has all happened. We lost brother, and now we wanted to come out today to honor that, to remember him, to also speak to gun violence, to also speak to mental health issues and concerns, and the importance of us as men standing up and roaring loud like the lioness kings that we are, you know, to bring order back to our community. This was on the heels of a shooting that happened at the transit center, which is on a stone's throw from where we are right now.
Right, speak on that.
And unthinkable. I'm driving down Broadway and I see all these police vehicles at the transit center, and I know, okay, this is something serious, probably a shooting, maybe somebody died. And later we would find that to be true. But it's in the middle of the day. Middle of the day at the transit, and I'm thinking, are we this gone? And because this happened, what does that mean to the larger narrative now?
Right.
So now the men have to stand up. This is not going to go away. I just want to disavow us of any thought that, well, maybe things will get better. Now we're clear they're not going to get better. We have to do something to interrupt this. So we had mentioned at the event, and you may have heard this, that we want to plan another community conversation. I've been really trying not to do it because it's a lot of hard work, but the people need to be brought together now that COVID is starting to wane a little bit.
Right.
So we can talk about real and effective ways to save our sons, man. And, you know, and then to put God back at the center of it, because that to me is the piece that's always missing. And we got to bring that back. But that was what today was about. A lot of young folks came out, they had a chance to talk, and we had a chance to listen. And it ended up being overall, I think, a successful.
It's about the kids, man. The kids needed to hear that message that was going on. They need to see us people out here that care about them, you know.
Absolutely.
Some people think, you know what I'm saying, kids? They think, don't nobody, I'm not gonna cuss, because I got the minister here.
That's
but
okay.
Don't nobody care about them, this and that. They done lost children, this and that. But it was good to see all the kids out there and hear them do the chants and all that.
Yes. And you might, that might sound trivial, but what they were chanting means a lot. That one affirmation can save a life. I know that, and I know that Brother Jalen knows that. So here we are trying to inspire as many as we can whenever we can. Don't think, well, I have to have a crowd of 1,000 people to get the message over. 5 or 10 is enough. We do the peace talks, we've been doing them. And if we can reach 2 or 3, they're going to go from where they are and reach 2 or 3, right? And then before you know it, you've now reached an entire household or community. You might get the one who's going to fall into a situation where he might think about killing somebody, right? I say think about, notice how I emphasize that, because we're really not thinking when we make that decision.
Right.
And we need an uncle, we need a father, we need a community dad, a neighborhood dad to step in and say, hey man, what was that I heard you all talking about, and what's going on? The problem probably has a solution. I'll close with this. I'm talking to a brother just last week. He's in his mid-30s. Known him since he was just about Sean's age in the mosque, right? Now he's out in the community, he's married, he's got a few children, but he said, my nephews, man, 15 and 16. Same thing. One of them can't leave the house without his weapon because he's afraid that he might get shot. And the other one that he's beefing with, we know each other. So I'm thinking, okay, so what is a 15-year-old arguing about that does not have a fix, a solution? And where are the adults in this equation. So I said, bro, you know we do conflict resolution. We need to get in this now before it becomes deadly. So his response is, yes, but I don't want to get involved because the blowback might happen to me and my family.
Right.
And that's a real threat.
Yes, it is.
But remember, these are children. They don't want to go to prison for life. They don't want to die. They want us, their fathers, to say what's going on and what can I do to help you, son. In the movie Baby Boy, when Snoop Dogg's character was killed, right? I really like how they framed that, because after the killing, when little bro gets home, he's bent out of shape. He can't relax because it's not who you are.
Right.
And the Ving Rhames character comes in. He already knows what's happened. He takes the gun and he basically lets him know, I got this, and we're gonna get through this.
That ain't you.
Right. This is not who you really are, young brother, and we're gonna find a way for you to fix it. So, what am I saying that for? We gotta be that before the shooting with our young sons, man, and our little nephews, and the little brother that you make eye contact with at the transit, in the community, when they see AkronHipHop.com and they are inspired by what they see. Then now we need to talk to you personally. We need to have a real bond, right? The energies need to exchange, so we can remind you and plant the thought that yes, you are not a killer. Really, you're the exact opposite of that. Your nature is righteousness. Your nature is divine. You are a God, little g, sons of the Most High God, big G. That's your identity. But more than that, I know you got to close out. This is your time. This is your world. And the new reality is in you. It's in your testicles, man. But you don't know that because nobody has told you that. But now you do know. So that's why the bullseye is on your back, because if we get rid of you, the enemy thinking, then we stay in power. And we're going to get you to get rid of you. That's what's actually going on here. We got to win that one back.
I'm going to give it up one time for Steve right there. So, they want to find you, they want to catch you. They want to hear some more words, the Mavs, but can we bum rush in there?
No,
Mavs?
we're still not having Mavs meetings yet.
Okay.
NOI.org is the website. And of course, the contact is still the same, 877-657-3738, 657-3738. That's the contact number to reach our voicemail. Leave us a message, and we will call you right back. And if you want to find me, I'm always, just about 24 hours a day, Copley and Hawkins on the west side. That's where we get it done. Saturday is usually the best day, but anytime in the afternoon, late evening, or Saturday midday, that's when you can find us out.
Well, Steve, thank you for coming out right here. Mecca Media Morning Show. Y'all see that right there.